Yo, what is poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, we gotta give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, make sure you do us a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we going live or dropping this heat. But without a doubt, we cannot start a video without giving a shout out to our beautiful ladies, the CU aunties. So if you see a CU auntie in the chat or in the comment section, make sure you do what you're supposed to do and say what's up. And most of all, be freaking respectful. You figure, deal me? So we got NFL football and we live. College football, NFL football, we in the house. And the Cleveland Browns took that L once again. But let's talk about it. The Cleveland Browns played the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. And that's a rivalry matchup. And it's also a division rival, a home rival, an in-state rival. Joe Burrow and them come into Cleveland and get the W over the Cleveland Browns. And the fans are already livid. Somebody needs to be fired is what they're screaming. And as of Sunday, the Cleveland Browns have been eliminated from the postseason. Already. You cannot make this up, dog. They are not having it. They are already calling for Shedeur or Dylan Gabriel to enter the chat. The Cleveland Brown fan base is not tripping this season because Joe Flacco, Jerry Jeudy, Thrash, and the rest of that receiving core yesterday didn't do very much to help their cause. With a bunch of drop passes, with 2 interceptions from the man, the myth, Joe Flacco, it was not a good day yesterday. Also, with the kicker missing an extra point and a field goal to supplant themselves as the winner, leaving 4 points on the field. It ain't right. And Rizzo just don't like it. That's all I'm saying. Rizzo is not cool with the outcome of yesterday's game. And it's apparent that the fan base is not going to deal with what's taking place when it comes to what the Cleveland Browns are putting on the field. But let's hear from Rizzo.
Look at that game yesterday. Like, do you look at it like, son of a bitch, another freaking loss when we could have won? The Browns just get it.
Yes.
Or do you look at it and go, they had a good game plan, competent quarterback play. Their defense looks next level. Do you know what you did to the Bengals? You shut them down. Joe Burrow threw for 113 yards. Are you kidding me?
Riz, I looked at it as, you've got to be kidding me. We puked this one away because you look at all the team stats, time of possession, total yards.
Total yards.
It was incredible. Riz, the Browns held Cincinnati to 7 net yards in the second half, and they lost.
And that they did. They did lose. Which is fitting, considered that everybody's expecting Cleveland to win no more than 4 to 5 games this season. With the 3-14 year last year, expectations aren't high. Because as we've been saying from the beginning of the season, Cleveland wants to go back into the draft and draft their quarterback of the future. but we'll get into that later. Jerry Jeudy also talked about what they need to do to move forward, and our girl Cameron Justice got it all.
Situation.
Yeah, it happened twice today, ain't it? It's unfortunate. When do people catch picks like that twice the same way like that? Unfortunate. It happens. Yeah. If it touch my hand, I gotta make that play. No matter what about that. If it touch your hand, you gotta make that play.
That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. As a receiver, if the ball touches your hand, you should make the catch, without a doubt. But there were a lot of drops on yesterday. But the most egregious of all was the field goal, the missed field goal, the missed extra point. And Cameron Justice also spoke with the young rookie kicker and wanted to know what was up with that.
The extra point, what went wrong on that one?
Yeah, I just kind of rushed my approach and ended up pushing the ball.
You hit your first field goal attempt, missed that second one. Again, what happened on that? What did you see on that? What went wrong?
Yeah, same thing. I was just kind of rushing my approach and just pushed the ball, and I got to do better. I expect better of myself, so got to forget about it and move on to the next week.
What was the feedback to you coming off the field?
I was just sportive, obviously. I mean, guys there for me, but I know I got to do my job, and I'll do it next time.
And what's been featured of him coming off the field is Shedeur walking up to him, giving him a pound and letting him know that everything's going to be okay. And that went more viral than the Browns losing the game. Like I said, the fans are calling for change. Even though Myles Garrett got 2 sacks yesterday, the defense played well on Sunday, but yet and still, the Cleveland Browns weren't able to capitalize on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals mistakes. Just didn't do it. So the next question is, where do we go from here? What changes do you make in the offense or the defense? Who's going to catch the ball? Is Dylan Sampson going to be your main running back, or is it Mr. Jerome Ford? Tough. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all let me know. Be sure to put your comments down in the comment section. Do not forget to do us a solid and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and turn your post notification bell on. But we're going to get out of here, man. Y'all let us know. We got some more dropping. We're going to see what they do. I'm out of here. Peace.